Right, good afternoon class. So today we're busy with finance, grade 9. Guys, had some homework, correct?
Yes, sir.
What's the homework? 3C and D, okay. So 3C and D, we have answered A and B at this point already, correct?
Yes, sir.
Alright, what is this? So it's going to be off tomorrow, a bit after tomorrow than today. That is what this is for. I thought maybe the computer is overheating it. It's actually reminding me it's hot tomorrow. Crazy, no? But anyway. People, at this point in our lives, we are looking at worksheet 3. Why is it doing it? Probably doesn't want to work today, no? By the looks of it. Okay, number 1 it says, calculate the interest on. Calculate the interest on. In the first case, the 1,206% per annum simple interest for 5 years. I can use one of two formulas, not so.
Yes, sir.
A is equal to P into 1 plus I times N. But that is if I wanted to calculate the final amount, not so. But since the question wasn't for the final amount, I can just use the simple interest formula, not so. If you had used the final amount formula, then what must we do? We must subtract the principal interest, which is 1,200. No problem. But using that formula in any case. So 1.1, the simple interest formula is P times R times N over 100, which is P 1,200 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 5 over 100. Let's give you an answer of a simple interest 360 rand. Then in 1.2, it says 250,000 at 12% per annum, compound annually for 5 years. But I only have one formula for compound interest, not so. What is that formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the exponent in. Not so. So what happens is your P value, 250,000 rand into 1 plus 0,125 to the exponent 5. How do we get 0,125? Divided by 100. That is percentage. So that's 12.5 of hundreds, 0,125. Okay. And that now gives us 250,000 into 1 plus 0,125 to the exponent 5. That gives me 450,000. Whoops. So I'm going to align the board quickly. No, I'm not playing games with myself. No? Okay, let's try again. So it says 450, much better, 450,508, comma, 12. But the question was to work out the simple interest. Have I done that? Sorry, the question says calculate the interest earned. Did I do that? No. So the interest is going to be A minus P. So it's 450,000. 450,508, comma 12 minus 250,000. That should give us an answer of 200 and something thousand. 200,508, comma 1, 2. Do you guys understand? Let's start on now. Right. People in number 2. It says calculate the compound interest rate. Calculate the compound interest. Sorry, not the rate, compound interest on 7,500 rand at 18% per annum for 30 months. So, again, the formula that we use gives us the final amount. The formula is inclusive of your principal amount. Okay, you guys understand?
Yes.
So what's your p-value? 7,500 into 1 plus 0,1825. How we get that? It's going to be 18.25 divided by 100. To the exponent, 30 divided by 12. Okay. So we go and say, okay, the 7,500 into 1 plus 0,1825 to the exponent 30 over 12. Why over 12? Because the n is your time in years. Okay, so that gives you 11,404 and 18 cents. Ever answered the question? No, they wanted the simple interest. Sorry, the interest. How do you calculate the interest? It's A minus P. So it's 11,404 and 18 cents minus 7,500 rand. Not so? So that's answer minus 7,500. Here's an answer of 3,900. 3,904 rand and 18 cents. Any confusion there? No? Oh, you don't tell me I'm dragging the 3B along. You was going to say, you see, we were almost going to, then I was going to give you like 5 extra marks in your exam. See, now you see, now you didn't tell me, now you're not going to get it. Right. People, Mrs. Matthews borrows 28,000 rand from the bank at 13% per annum, simple interest. Payable over 4 years. Calculate the monthly repayment. So firstly, I must calculate the final amount that needs to be paid back. Not so. So how do I do that? Formula. What's the formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the exponent. What's yes? Yes, absolutely. Why? Why is it that formula, not this one? So it's it? So yes, Ratimbile. Yes, I think I should give it to her rather. P into 1 plus I times N. You must have needed me. So give it. Alright, so what's your P value? 28,000 rand into 1 plus 0,13 times. Your time in years? 4 years. I don't know it's 4 years. So they said so. Not so? Alright, let's see. Calculator 28,000 into 1 plus 0.13. Whoops. 0,13 times 4 gives you 42,560. Is that what you guys got?
Yes.
42,560 rand. What's the question? Calculate the monthly repayment. How do you calculate monthly repayment? People's formulas are not given in the exam. So you must memorize the formulas, please. Tomorrow you're going to ask me to write it on the board for us, okay? Yes. But I'm going to do it tomorrow. So you got the whole day to memorize it for tomorrow. You're going to be the teacher tomorrow. In those steps. Okay. You don't come late. Right, the monthly installment, how do we work out that? A over N times 12. So your A value is the final amount, 42,560 divided by how many years is this for? 4 times 12. What could have just said? Divided by 48. So divide that answer by 48. It gives me 886 rand and 67 cents. Okay. Understand here? Yes? Any confusion? Yes? Okay, then you got the interest only. So how much was that?
14,560.
Then you must add that to 8,000. Then you're going to get you 42,560 then. Remember when we pay back, we don't only pay back the interest. You must pay back the full amount, the final amount. That's why I went with this formula. If the question was to calculate the interest only, then I can use that formula. Okay. Alright, let's carry on with our lives. Number 3. Let's write this down. Number 4 of 3C. Number 4 says, Bongi needs a loan of 11,500 rand to repair his car. Bongi's driving a very expensive car. No? I want to be friends with Bongi. Okay. Okay, relax. No? No, you all want to meet Bongi now. Right. He can borrow the money from his father over a period of 2 years at 18% per annum simple interest. Calculate his monthly repayment. Bongi's father is not a teacher, okay? Otherwise he won't have 11,500 rand laying around, no? You never know, she says, okay. Might be a geography teacher or English teacher, no? Geography, right? People, which formula do we use here? Simple interest. What's the simple interest formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I times N. If you're going to use the SN formula, no problem. But what must we then do afterwards? Add P. And I'm a little lazy, so I don't want to add it, okay? I have to do it one time. So 11,500 into 1 plus. But if you're that kind of girl, it wants to add, no problem. Okay? And now to mark it, alright? People, that is 11,500 into 1 plus 0,18 times 2. 50,640. 50,640. So your monthly installment is what? A over N times 12. It's 50,640 divided by. How many years is this for? 2 times 12? 24. So that divide that by 24. Gives me 651 rand. 651 rand and 67 cents. Okay, any confusion here? Okay, the same answer I got there. Okay. But like I say, man, if the question is calculated interest only, then I use the other formula. Okay. But if you want to use that, no problem. Okay, that basically brings us to the end of 3C. Okay. Right. I was going to, so you're not going to get the extra time. Right. We'll stop here at this point. Any questions? Right.